Mao Zedong was a man favored by many people and made a name of himself by starting events such as the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolution. Mao worked as a librarian's assistant for 6 months and returned to Changsha to teach. In 1920, he married Yang Kaihui, the daughter of a former teacher. This led to Mao becoming intrigued by the philosophies of Marx and Lenin and made friends of nascent revolutionaries like himself who saw socialism as an answer to China's problems. In 1956, Mao launched Letting 100 Flowers Bloom to let citizens put out their opinions on the communists. As said by Chairman Mao, the policy of letting 100 flowers bloom and 100 schools of thought content is designed to promote the flourishing of the arts and the progress of science. Mao was born in Shaoshan on December 26 in 1893. He was born into a peasant family and his parents worked as farmers. The Korean War was from 1950 to 1953. It helped people see that Mao was a strong leader, that he could defeat enemies, and that he could unite people together. So after he did all this, he had many people who loved him. When World War II started, it gave Mao time to almost get himself together and to fight back against the nationalists while they were fighting against Japan and the communists at the same time. The nationalists eventually asked the communists for help and in return gave the communists guns, weapons, etc. So when the nationalists and communists beat Japan, the communists used all their new weapons to beat the nationalists. The Long March was an almost 6,000-mile retreat to the far northwest of China while Mao was continuing to get power as the communist leader while the nationalists were chasing him up into the mountains. Mao Zedong died in 1976 and many people were upset. Surprisingly, after some time, people began to become angry at Mao for all he had done and were glad he was dead. On October 1st, Chairman Mao proclaimed the founding of the People's Republic of China after leading the communists to victory against the nationalists after 20 years of civil war. After the Great Leap Forward failed, Mao launched the Cultural Revolution. Many people died, mostly teachers, party leaders, etc. The Great Leap Forward, which was meant to modernize steel production, was a big waste of time, as it turned out to be a big failure and millions of people died from starvation.